places, meeting different people. You like mix it together, you know.
What do you like about New York?
The people, man. People come from all over the place to come here. It's like, I always talk about New York like a Star Wars bar. You get people from all over the universe that come here in the same spot. Most of the time looking for the same things and speaking different languages, but you know. Open up the environment. I'm from Philly, you know, I come up to New York a lot and from when I was a kid. So just spending time in different places, meeting different people, you like mix it together, you know.
So what do you like about New York?
The people, man. People come from all over the place to come here. It's like, I always talk about New York like a Star Wars bar. You get people from all over the universe that come here in the same spot. Most of the time looking for the same things and speaking different languages, but you know, it's universal. It's cool.
I like your feet. You want to give us a rundown? The sneakers, the name, the pen, the hearts.
Man, I'm not a fashion dude, but these like my, you know, I just picked these up. I was in Florence 2 weeks ago.
That's Italy, right?
Yeah, wow. Golden Goose joints. I picked these up. And these pants, these like some French designer that I came across a couple years ago. And for all my pants, I strictly go with these guys. So, you know, that's it. And the hoodie, I just got this one. It's representing my school.
Your school?
Got the school Pride Morehouse right here.
Wow.
So, you know, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. I do, you know, I listen to like, Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
So they do mention Morehouse on Breakfast Club.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, man.
So how do you get into fashion? Because you
get into it.
Yeah, how do you get into fashion? Because you...
Like I said, man, I just kind of like mix it together how I'm feeling. Like the fall's my favorite. The fall's the favorite time of year. You know, I like the layer type look, but at the same time, you know, I want to be like presentable when I go out, you know. So, but I still want to chill. So it's kind of like pulling different things together, mixing it a little bit, you know. That's just like my thing, you know. And then like, how you wear stuff, I guess, is important.
You know what they call like a walk casual, like
yeah.
Kind of.
We've been doing that for. I think that's how I approach it for more or less.
That's cool. So what do you see to people wearing like a baggy pants? Because pretty much for me, I'm from Africa, right?
Yeah.
Once I came here, I realized that people in US love baggy pants. So now you're wearing like, I don't want to call it skinny, but like, you know, it's how do you?
It's funny you said it. It's like I'm growing up, like it's kind of like a cultural thing, I guess, like United States in general. Like at a certain point, like everybody went baggy.
Okay.
And I remember being like a young dude in high school wearing jeans baggy enough.
And a baggy.
Where it's like you got to wear like shorts on underneath, like just because like they were so wide, you know. But after you get through that, it's like, you know, it looks the way it comes across. After you get to a certain place, in certain places you go, you kind of feel out of place.
Wow.
And when I started to recognize that, like, I liked the environments I was going into. I liked the experiences I was having, but I didn't feel like I was like complimenting my experiences. So I didn't, I never did it because other people, what they may have thought of perception. It was more for my own feeling. I felt like I was like kind of growing up a bit with some of the things that I started like to get more involved in and places I started to go. So along with that came, you know, started seeing people wearing certain jackets, you know. I like the way the jackets were cut, the way they fit. So then it's like, all right, I want to get like a nice jacket. Get a nice jacket. If you wear a nice jacket, you can't have baggy jeans. It's all over the place. So I got to get a nice pair of slacks that fit to complement the jacket. So like I said, it's like an evolution of things, more or less. That's been my experience.
Do you think that kind of era could come back? Like baggy jeans, baggy tees?
Yeah, man, I think everything is cyclical. I think, you know, things we've seen now, things have been seen generations in the past, and the same thing in the future. I think everything will come back around, so you can't really knock it to never say it'll happen again or it won't. I don't know, man. Would I do it? No, I wouldn't go back to wearing baggy jeans. But,
what do you think about Kanye fashion, man? Style.
I don't know enough about that dude to make comments on, you know, like how he does his
what
thing.
You know so far about him on TV, how he started with Nike, with Yeezy, Adidas, same thing, Gap, and I feel like it's falling out most of the time with all of those people, like something like that, you know.
I mean, the only thing I can say is like from seeing the limited clips and things that I see, his commentary, It just seems like it's a work relationship type thing. I can imagine that to be the problem. I mean, he considers himself a visionary. Things it's like his way or the highway, and I'm sure those corporations have their own way of rolling.
It doesn't work like that all the time.
It doesn't work like that all the time. That's a part of growing up as well. You understand, and like when you collaborate with people, you come across different opportunities. It's more of a conversation than dictation, especially when you're coming from a place of either asking or a place of power.
And if you don't like it, you can get out rather than just.
That's what it is.
Because I don't like Jay-Z that much, but the way he does business, I kind of like how, you know, because Jay-Z hasn't really even though if he had a fallout, it's gonna be on the low key. He lets people figure it out on their own. If you figure it out, cool. If you don't figure it out, that's it. But Kanye, I don't know. I love Kanye so much, you know. And I'm beginning to think like, could he be every one of them is having problem? Adidas is having problem. Nike is having problem. Gap is having problem. Like, something is. It's not right.
Huh? I mean, that could be the case. Like, I mean, I'm like, I consider myself old school. And my thing is like, the way you move is important. Like when people are out barking and saying a lot of stuff in front of the cameras or to other people,
it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense to me, right? If you have conflict, anything that needs to be taken care of, you do that behind doors or directly with the people.
All your liars.
All of that, and that's the thing. Like most people that like built, you know, UK, Africa, the US, most of these people that are kind of like heavy players in the business world, you don't hear or see anything that they're doing, right? You just see results. You see action. You don't hear the talk up about like this is what I'm going to do or this is what I was going to. No. Like nobody. I think that's a maturity thing as well. You know, like I don't think people that have kind of made that recognition in how the world works are going to behave in that way. So
thank you so much, my brother. Stay blessed and have a nice day.
Absolutely.